If you've been around a 5-year-old lately, you noticed how many questions he or she asked. The average 5-year-old asks 50 questions a day, the most popular of which is, why? The average college student, however, asks 2 questions a day, and one of those is probably, where's the bathroom? Well, there's one for the day. So who's learning more proportionally, the kindergartner or the college student? Obviously, the one who's asking the most questions. Asking the right questions is one of the most powerful and one of the most basic case acceptance skills. Think about it. You can't prescribe until you diagnose. In order to diagnose, you have to ask. Understanding what patients want and what they perceive to need is even more important than being able to diagnose their clinical condition. Since people don't buy solutions to problems they don't perceive to have, the most important thing to be done is to ask what they want or perceive to need. That's why we say be interested, not interesting. Ask, don't tell. Patients are not interested in what you have to say, but they're very interested in what they themselves have to say. Just ask. What are some of the most important questions you can ask? Initially, you might want to know what's more important to them about going to the dentist. What are their concerns? What has their previous dental experience been like? What do they want their dental visit to be like? What do they like the most about their smile? And what do they want to change? Why is that important to them? The list could go on. If you've ever watched a patient glaze over doing a long clinical explanation, you know the importance of keeping the patient engaged. How do you do that? By asking. 75% of the time when we ask a question, the other person immediately begins thinking of the answer. Asking questions nearly guarantees patient attention, involvement, and engagement. Asking is the key to more scheduled appointments, higher case acceptance, fewer cancellations, better financial arrangements, and better practice productivity and profitability. So ask, don't tell. Be interested, not interesting. Questions will give you the answer. Now, here's your exercise. Write down at least a dozen questions you could be asking new patients that would help you define their expectations. What about questions you could ask your existing patients? Make a list of your favorite questions. Your action? The only way you know what the patient wants is to ask. Make the commitment today to ask more and tell less. Be interested, not interesting. Now, go master the skill. We hope you enjoyed this Skill of the Week. Now, as the name implies, we release a new Skill of the Week each week. So most teams use the Skill of the Week during a morning meeting or weekly team meeting to stay plugged into important case presentation verbal skills. It's just one of the many resources available from the Crown Council to help you continually build a culture of success in your practice. Your culture is your most powerful competitive advantage. So to receive the next edition of the Skill of the Week and have full access to all of the Culture of Success resources from the Crown Council, click on the link above, right here, to activate your free 60-day membership in the Crown Council. It's simple and it only takes 1 minute. Do it now so your practice doesn't miss a single opportunity to build a culture of success.